name is TAFADZWA Hilton Keni, popularly known as Dish. I am a Zimbabwe volleyball player and I'm playing for the University of Zimbabwe, also known as the UZ Wolves, for my 6th year running now. Okay, professionally I started playing volleyball in 2014. That is when I enrolled in the University of Zimbabwe for my first degree. And it so happened that I came in the mindset of saying I wanted to be a basketball player due to my height. But then it so happened that I had a touch of destiny with Mr. Mavima, also known as Engineer Mavima, or Coach Rhino is began to call him now. He's the guy who introduced me to volleyball to say, if you can train, if you can dedicate yourself, I've seen that you can do better and you can excel much in volleyball. So that's when I got entangled into volleyball. And when I was still learning much of the professional side, he just said, I'm going to give you a chance to play at your first Zone 6. That was in Mozambique, 2014, December. That's when I got to dedicate myself to playing volleyball. Okay, my role model is Ahmed Shafiq from Egypt. He also plays for our Akli Volleyball Club. What I like most about this guy is his work ethic, his enthusiasm. He is more into challenging himself, pushing himself to greater greatness, and I really like the way he played, the passion that he has, and his talent as well, his skill. Okay, as a child, I really had the passion of becoming a pilot. I really wanted to be a pilot. But then it so happened that as you begin to grow up, things begin to change, settings, when you meet different obstacles, sometimes rather than avoiding obstacles, you just have to maneuver. So in the process of maneuvering away from these obstacles, that's when I began to venture into sports. Well, since 2014, I've been defending, or I've been elected to being the most valuable player either for the Volleyball League or sometimes the Zimbabwe Volleyball League. But one of the greatest accolades that I can mention to myself, that I can feel proud of myself and as a team, is when I was named the most valuable player for the SADC Zone 6 games that we held in Zimbabwe in 2018. And also it made us to qualify for Egypt. Well, first things first, I'm a Christian, so I would say I owe my success to God, who gave me this talent, who created me in this way. I appreciate that, and He's been faithful to me in major tournaments, and even in trainings, injuries, a few. But also I'd like to attribute to my parents, who also put their time to support me, also my teammates, my friends, and mostly my coaches, who have been patient with me, always challenging me to push to greater heights and to push to new levels. I'd also like to thank Lincoln Idokwani for the support that he's given, not only on a personal level, but on a club level, by standing with us, by even sponsoring the club and being part of the family. Well, I remember Kuksa, that's 2018 in Botswana, when we had a final against South Africa. Even though we won, I was not feeling well with that particular game, so I performed dismally. And at a point, I felt that as the team captain, you could have let down your team, you could have lost, but sort of those victories where you attribute to your teammates and having to feel that I had not contributed much. My best game is I can attribute it to the 2019 CAVB All Africa Club Championships that were done in Egypt, where we played against a team from Libya called Azaria. I was really on point on that game. I really felt that my team was really relying much on me, and even my performance was up there. I really felt I put all, and it was really one of those games that I really am proud of. Well, I'm a person who believes that hard work can bring you towards anything that you want. I'm a person who always challenges destiny. Like, my destiny is in my own hands. Like, what I want is what I work towards. All I just have to do is I have to tell God. God blesses the one that works. So for me, if I want to be the best, I have to train like the best. I have to work. There is no sleep for those who want to have greatness. So for me, I believe and I am strongly oriented towards hard work. I'm a person who, if I want to get something, I work towards that. And if I'm dedicated towards having something, I'm definitely sure that I have to get it. First things first, I respect and have more respect for today's team, Zimbabwe. Even though he's short, but that guy can do magic. And his passion and his dedication, having had a traumatic injury in one of our Zitisu games in Bulawayo, he still managed to bounce back and he's actually doing great. And I'm also amazed by Ronald Makombe. He's a youngster. When you have a youngster who always looks up to you, who always challenges you and always pushes you, something that really gives me the drive. So these are special mentions, but definitely everyone at the UZ moves, I really have much respect for them. But I also have respect for one of my crazy captain, that's Colin Peter. Even though silent, he is really that hard worker on the court. He is really that person whom you can rely on and you can get results from. Basically, first person I would mention to my career is Mr. Engineer Mavima. He's the one who spotted some talent in me. He's the one who's always challenging me. And then Memory Dube, even though she's a lady, many of you then say, oh, why are you a lady? But definitely when it comes to volleyball, she has been a pillar of strength for me. She's been part of our technical team, even though some think she's shorter than us, but when it comes to volleyball, she's way, way bigger than us. She knows more, she has helped us through even when it comes to our physique, when it comes to how we can improve our play. And also, she has been there as an emotional support, like each and every time you're playing, you need someone to keep on assuring you that you can do it, you can actually keep on pushing. Well, I'm a person who is after my academics, and having had the opportunity to learn at the University of Zimbabwe, I also decided to say, well, if I can get a lot from school, then if I'm able to better the school by putting the name of the school on the map by doing sport, I can dedicate myself to doing that. And also the fact that my team, the University of Zimbabwe Wolves Club, is a team comprising of young students whom you can relate to, whom you can play with, and whom you decide that we are on the same level of understanding, same level of craziness. We do have our moments of being crazy. So having such a background, having such a view, it really creates a family background where you really know this is where I belong. And well, having started on a low note in it was 2014, and we began to progress to being one of the top dominators both in Zimbabwe and also even regional in SADC. We also decided to say, well, if I was there when things were not okay, I can then even stay whilst we are enjoying the benefits of our hard work. Well, I'm a person who is always challenging themselves. I'm not that down that I can blame, like to say I don't have much time. I know when you're passionate about something, you have to create time for it. So for me, my motto has been that school first, then sport. But when it comes to getting life opportunities, both of them are equally important. So when I'm at school, I do my best. And when I'm in sport, I also do my best. So I mostly dedicate 100% of everything that I have when I'm doing school and also when I'm doing my sport. Well, I want to be one of the best, and I want to be at the top ranked leagues. I want to also play with those people that we call our role models, and I'm also working towards having recognition to say this is a result of hard work. And I also want to be that inspirational model. If someone sees me, they can be able to say nothing is impossible. If they're able to hear my stories and if they're able to see my journey towards volleyball. Well, I would try by all means to, as long as I'm able, I'm still capable of playing volleyball, I will play. But when I'm no longer able, I would like to sit back and I would like to venture much into bettering the world, either by teaching the skill to others or by also getting to share the skills that I acquired in academics with others. I'm a professional town planner, so I will try by all means to venture into things to do with planning and also to get to explore the world, travel around with family, and also get to see and visit the World League, as it is also has been my dream to get there. What I can just tell you is there is nothing that is impossible. As long as you put your mind to it, you can achieve it. Like, I'm always inspired by how the first people who flew or who discovered how to fly, they were people with passion, they were people with the dedication. If you put your mind to it, if you put your heart to it, you can definitely achieve it. It's all about focus, it's all about dedication, it's all about getting to push yourself towards that ultimate goal that you want. As long as you know where you want to be, you will get there. But if you're a person who just thinks that somehow in life you're going to wake up the best without putting energy and work to it, then I guess you're going to keep on sleeping.